This is ASP.NET Web API tutorial and you are going to watch part 3 HTTP GET put post delete verbs. In this session you will learn HTTP GET put post and delete verbs. Before watching this video, please watch part 2 of Web API tutorial. In that we have explained about these verbs. Actions that can be performed on a database table row. You can use create row, read row, update row and delete row. For this you will use the verbs. For create you will use the verb HTTP verb post. For read you will use the verb get. For update you will use the verb put, and for delete you will use the verb of HTTP delete. So in the context of an ASP.NET Web API resource, above 4 actions correspond to get, post, put and delete. HTTP terms and concepts. So HTTP verbs get, put, post and delete describes what should be done with the resource. Either you want to delete, get list, update the data, whatever. Uh, you will use Postman application to debug your web service. Inside of that application, you will have request header, request body, and response status codes. Request header that contains additional information about the request, what type of response you required, like if you required response in XML, JSON, whatever, you select that one in request header. Request body, it contains the data to send to the server. Whatever type data you want to send, please mention that in that type. If you want to send JSON request, then please put curly brackets and inside of that double quotes the strings. If you want to send XML data to the server, please write XML types data in the request body. Response body, this response body contains the data sent as response from the server. Client send the request to the server and server send the response to the client. Now response, what type of response required to the client, that will be sent in the response body by the server. Response status codes, it provides the client the status of the request. Means if the code is not arrived, it will display the error message 500 internal server error. If your code successfully written, then it will display 204 no content, like that. So we will have a Postman application to perform post, delete, update and get actions. I have already installed Postman application to debug my web service, right? This is my Postman application and I have created this web service application to perform. Okay, inside of this application I have one web API controller and I am using the strings to perform CRUD operations on my data. Okay, create new project. I have already one project and using that one. Okay, this application have web API controller and now I will create data using strings. So static list of string give the name list of strings equal to new list of string, and inside of that I will pass the strings. Suppose value 0, value 1, value 2, right? Now here I have all four types of method: get, post, put and delete. Inside of that I will pass my this strings data. Okay, so if I want to return list of data, then return what? Return the name of the list of strings. So list strings, return strings. uh, Using parameter I will receive a single data from the list of string. So that time what I will need? Return strings id, because you need a single record. And in the post you will create a new string. So what you require here? From body tab and string value. So strings dot add, you want to add the string, so post means, so add what you want to add, the name of the string value, so it is value. Put, to update the data, you want to update id. Okay, so strings id equal to what? Value, name of the string, value of the string. So whatever you change in the value, that will be performed in that same id, which id you want to update. And for delete, strings dot remove it, what you want to remove? Id of the strings, so id strings dot remove it id, right? Now save your changes, build the application. After building my application, I will run the project. Copy this localhost string, and I have already run Postman application. So copy that localhost string here, API forward slash, what is my API controller name? API controller name is values controller, right? So values. Now I have selected here get HTTP verb and put it a link of localhost. Okay, now click on send. So I will receive the data of the strings. I have received here value 0, value 1, value 2 strings of the data. And if I want to return JSON value, leave it, it's okay. Okay, this is my string of data. If I want to return a single id value, then suppose 3, click on send. There is error. I have run my application once again and check here whether it is work in browser or not. So API values for single data value 1 and for second value 2. It works here but not there. So copy this string, copy this link and put in the postman. Okay. I want to receive the second number row data here. Get, click on send. Yeah, I have received this second number data. Now I want to post my data. So select HTTP post and see, this is request body. Okay, this is request body and this is response body. Whatever response sent by server, it will display here, and whatever request sent by client, it will display here, right? You require data in JSON format. So what you will do, you will send request in JSON format. Okay, now I want to post data, and so when you want to post data means you want to create extra string. That time no require this ID, so I will delete it. I am deleted. Now add the string. What you want to add? Suppose I want to add value or Babu Bhai. Right? This is my response body. This is my request body, and I want to create Babu Bhai string. I have selected post HTTP verb, and now click on send button. You see here one displayed, means my record is generated and it displays 204 no content status code. This 204 no content is not good response. So I like to display the message 200 OK here. For that I will change the method from void to HTTP response message. Later we will discuss for that in the next lesson, right? The post work is done now. Now I want to use put HTTP put for update record. Now I want to update record first one, right? In the first one, in place of value 0, in the first record there is value 0. So in the first record, in place of value 0, I want to put name Sanjay, right? I want to update the record 1 as a Sanjay. So ID selected and update record with JSON value here send. Yes, record 1 is updated, and if you want to check that in first ID is the record is updated or not, what you will do, you will get the data and values. You can see here 0 1 in place of first index there is Sanjay updated record. Okay, put, oh, finally done, and now delete HTTP verb. So which record I want to delete? Suppose 0 1 2 3, third record I want to delete, Babu Bhai, right? So I have selected ID 3 and HTTP verb delete. Send the request to the server. Server has given 1 as a response, that one record is deleted or updated, right? Now to check whether record is deleted or not. So get and remove index, click on send. Yes, the third record is deleted. Sanjay record is deleted, right? So this type of operations done in the Postman application for web services. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. My contact number and address is available in this first slide. Thank you very much. Have a good day.